Hey guys, I'm Rodrick. If you've been watching some of my other videos, I'm sure you'd know a little bit about who I am and some of what I've been doing in the past few years. So as this title says, I actually quit my job about a week ago. Do I regret it? I do not regret it. Um, because I'm much more happier. I feel more free. Um, I think bigger. Um, and I have a sense of purpose again. And now, this is not me trying to demonize 9 to 5 or work, any of that stuff, right? It's good for its own reasons. But there comes a time when you have to make a leap, right? And it's often at a time when you feel within you that you no longer belong in the environment, right? I felt that. And I'm sure many of you might also feel that. When you feel that, there's two options. It's either you keep thugging it out every single day, you wake up knowing very well that you don't like it there. You go do the thing, you cash out money, and you just become very unhappy about that. Or you leave the job and actually find your purpose or find alignment. Now, I quit my job about a week ago. By the way, I quit without a plan. And I wouldn't advise this for anyone to quit without a plan, right? And what I mean by quitting without a plan is that I don't have any other source of income. And I'm being completely honest. I do not have any other source of income. And me doing that was very scary. But I've done it anyway, you know. Um so if you're in the same boat, don't worry. We are definitely together on that one. Now, why did I quit my job in the first place? For a long time, I felt like this 9 to 5 thing is not for me. I felt that way. Some of you might feel the same way. Some might actually love 9 to 5, and that's okay. That's completely fine. You know, I think beyond just quitting my job, I know for a fact that I want something else in life. You know, um, like I want a different environment. I need a bigger vision for myself and my family and my friends and everyone I care about, you know. And you can really only kind of like have that vision for yourself if you leave whatever it is that is pulling you down, right? Think of yourself carrying a big bag, right? You're carrying a big bag on your back, right? You're carrying a big bag and it's really heavy. That's your career, by the way. It's really heavy, and it's like you are mashing it, you are moving, but it's really heavy. And you just are thugging it out. Like you're thugging it out, you just keep going because you need the paycheck. But what's the cost? What's the cost, really? You know, oftentimes we don't ask ourselves that question. What's the cost of going down the wrong way? The cost is it costs way more to get back. The further down the road you go in the wrong direction, the more it will cost you to come back, right? Now, the moment you realize that you're heading down the wrong way, you need to kind of stop and ask yourself questions. Personally, for me, it took about like 2 months for me to think about it and to actually make up my mind that I don't want to be in a 9 to 5 anymore, and I don't want to work for someone else. Don't get me wrong, I'm very compliant, and I don't undermine authority. It's there for a purpose. But authority that doesn't make you grow is not really for you. it's not really for you. Because I'll say this because in a company where there's like different departments, different employees, we all have a different perception of life, right? We all have a different journey. We all have a different destination. And your destination is not mine, and mine is not yours, right? So after quitting my job, I thought to myself, what am I going to do, right? I don't have a plan. I just decided to quit, right? Because it had gotten to a point where it was here, like head level, like here. I couldn't breathe anymore. I just told myself that, you know what? I need to be out of here. And I pulled the trigger and I was out of there. I'm starting again from humble beginnings. And I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not shy to say it. I think it's the best thing to ever happen to anyone. And it's the best thing to ever happen to me. Starting from scratch, right? Now, there's this perception of starting over. Like you are starting from zero, right? And that's never the case. You are never really starting from zero. You are starting from experience. You've been through so much already, right? You've been through this career path. Surely you've learned something, right? That's going to add on to whatever you want to go to next. So on this channel, my sole purpose for creating this channel is to kind of shed the light on all the things I've learned all these years in the careers. By the way, I've been in the career industry or in the corporate industry or in the workforce for like a decade or so, and I've learned so much. And there really was no room for growth for me, if I could say that. So when I look back and I'm like, okay, cool, you know what? I clearly don't like it there. Let me leave. What am I going to do? Right. And I decided to leave with no plan. This is me starting from scratch. This is me saying this is day one. This is me saying this is the beginning of a new chapter. This is me saying I refuse to settle. I refuse to compromise. And you should refuse to compromise. You should refuse to settle for what doesn't feel right to you. Right? I don't care who is telling you this or that. I don't care who is trying to tell you not to make certain decisions. Look within yourself. That's all you need to do. Look within yourself and ask yourself, do I want to be in this place? And if you don't want to be in that place, that's a clear sign. Right? I saw my clear sign from a distance. And you often know that it's a sign when you feel within you that, okay, cool, I no longer belong here. And I could tell you the signs that I could clearly see that, no, I don't belong here, right? I constantly arguments with my boss. And that often tells you that you no longer have the same, like, spirit of being there. Because you just stop following instructions. You become rebellious. And that's a good sign. So if I were to tell you, right, or give you advice, or tell you how to leave your job and all that stuff, right, I've done it. But I wouldn't recommend you to do it the same way I've done it. I've done it because I know that I'll be fine. I know that I serve a living God. I have trust, not in the world and the things around me, but in myself and in the God that I serve. And that's where you really should start, But if I were to advise you, don't quit your job randomly. Don't quit without a plan. Don't quit without knowing what you're going to do next. Make sure you really sit down, think for yourself, have a plan. If you start a business, right, make sure that your business is at least making some kind of money, right, before you leave. I mean, I can't say the same for myself, right? And this is quite contradictory because obviously, like, I'm not practicing what I'm preaching, right? But but I'm giving you guys a more how can I say it? I'm giving you guys a more proper way to do it. Well, the way I've done it, it's very risky, because I know some people might have a family that they're taking care of. Some people might just have responsibilities of some sort. I'm just so lucky that I don't have so many responsibilities, and that's one of the many blessings that I can't ever undermine. You know. So yeah. On this very channel, I definitely will shed some light um on everything that I know going forward. I kind of want to help a lot of you people. I want to help a lot of you. I really want to. Um, I've been so fortunate in the past few years. You know, I've managed to get myself in rooms that I never dreamt of. I've managed to sort of like landed clients that I never thought I would land. I've done all of that stuff, and it still did not fulfill me. Right? It served the purpose, yes. But the purpose has come to an end, and it's time for me to try to enlighten people and try to like help you navigate life in a better way. So this is one of my first long form contents I'm gonna make on the channel. If you wanna see more of my content, I've been making a lot of like short form videos, just showing you guys and telling you guys some of the tools that I've used. Yeah, so this is me. This is 2026. This is the let me just take the time real quick. All right, my camera died a little bit, but this is 2026. This is the 4th of August, and I just quit my job. My name is Rodrick, and about a year from now, we'll see if that was a good decision or a terrible one. But either way, I wouldn't change a single thing. Stay blessed, um, stay healthy, and yeah, I'll hopefully be able to share you guys some more content. So if you see more content from me, just know that I'm back, and yeah, I'll just keep posting. Take care, and I'll see you probably in the next video.